Hello friends, Mav's back with another episode of Oxygen Not Included, and we've let some cycles roll by because we're working out some kinks here, and Mav has dropped into the next dimension of craziness at this point. What we're going to do right now, I put a vent right here to let this flow because I needed to get some more polluted water to run through the system because I was running out of food. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to filter out the clean water, and I'm just going to dump the clean water here, and whenever it fills up, I'm just going to dig it deeper because down here we have fresh clean water. And so I can just keep digging it deeper and dumping clean water on top of clean water. That being said, we've got quite the mess on our hands. We've got just stuff going everywhere, and it hasn't been a real easy one getting this figured out. So follow along with me, and we'll see what we can work out this time. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to disconnect this because I don't want to dump any more out. I just wanted to get enough going so that I could get some flow here. And now we're getting some movement of the fluids, and I need this to get built so that we can start filtering out the clean water, and we're going to do that right there. And then as we do that, we'll be dumping more out than we're pumping in up here, hopefully. So this system will keep itself going, we hope. That is the hope. So it should be almost done here. Let's get this guy finished. We're waiting on the pipes and the wires. We have plenty of aluminum for our wires, and our pipes, we've been doing them out of igneous rock, if I remember right. So should be fine. Should be fine. The other thing we've done on this planet is we've continued the roof. We've continued putting drywall in. We're still not quite finished, but we're getting there. And we've cored some more of this out. We're going to go up here and we're going to give it some more build commands, I think. We'll just go like that. And then we'll go right across like that. And we'll dig that out. Dig that. Dig all that. And we'll have this all closed in here pretty soon, and hopefully as we filter out the clean water over underneath our base, we'll slowly get this big muck pit that we've got working here. We'll get it slowly eaten up as we run the polluted water through the sieve and we make our food. Of course, we are going to start running into salt water as time goes by, but we'll cross that bridge as we get there. We've also got the pips helping us out, planting some seeds for us as we dig down, but that isn't exactly what we're going for. So let's also continue walling this in just to make it flush. We'll do that. And what are we waiting on, folks? There we go. Is it nappy time or something? Maybe I should send another dupe over here. Help you guys out. Probably not a good idea, though. Probably not a good idea. At least not today. We'll get this finished. And then we'll move on and go back to the home planet and check on things there. Got one more piece to do, guys. One more piece. Let's cut that out. One piece. Come on, finish it up. Oh, we can't reach that. There we go. Can we not reach it? Yeah, unreachable build. Okay, we'll get you over there. Just give us a second. Actually, let's do it right here. We'll do it along here because this is the level we're supposed to be at. So there we go. There it is. All right, and let's give it some priority on this side because we need it to get done. Let's do things with a purpose, friends. All right, one more and we should be able to reach this guy. And then we'll leave them with some cleanup sweep commands. They can get some of this stuff. They keep piling stuff up right here for me. Oh, good. We only have 25 tons of polluted dirt. Man, we could use that back on the other planet. But, okay, here we go. And the pips are going to have to move themselves north. The only problem I see here, automation. Let's do something to save ourselves. Oh, did we use that much aluminum? Wow. Apparently we did. Let's do this to save ourselves because I could see this becoming an issue down the road. Yeah. And it looks like we already got to the point where we caught up on our system. Let's see. Yeah. Well, what it will do is it will at least clean out this. Not that that helps us that much. I also need to filter out, eventually I need to start filtering out the ethanol. Figuring out what to do with that. I think I can run that through a petroleum boiler or petroleum generator should I feel the desire to do so. No, something's not feeling right here. Let's see, we're stuck here. We are stuck. Let's pump for a few minutes here, get a little bit of that out. Oh, look what we've done here. We've boiled off the polluted dirt and it's made sand and more sand. Well, at least we found a semi-convenient way to make sand. But that isn't exactly what we were going for now, was it? We just wanted to cool the aluminum down. So we'll go up there, we'll dig that back out so it'll keep making us more aluminum. Wonder if it's entombed. That's why it's telling us we don't have much. Huh. Yeah, buried object. I'll bet there's a bunch of aluminum under there. Okay. Come on, friends. Who's scalding what? Dig meep. Oh, is it hot in there? Apparently it's hot in there. Alright, dig meep. Okay, dig meep. Get in there. And Dig Turner needs to go in there too. Oh, come on, you guys. Oh. Oh boy. Somebody go save Dig Meep. Somebody save Dig Meep, quick. He's not doing so good. 93 seconds till he's dead. What is it, nighttime? Oh, everybody's sleeping. Dig Turner's gonna go. Where are you going? You're going to bed. We are gonna give you red alert. And Travaldo is gonna go here. Because we don't have that much time. Oh, good. Somebody got him. Okay, Travaldo. You can just go right back there. Put him on the bed. Or do you gotta, while you're incapacitated, you gotta put yourself on the bed? Who knows? Maybe I should build a hospital. I keep throwing these guys into danger. Build them a hospital. So at least then they heal up faster. Don't know. Okay. Come on, save. Come on, save. Now that we've spent all this time having to save dig meep again. Okay, save. Here we are. Okay, dig meep went to the bathroom. Washing his hands. Still all beat up. There we go. What was he at? Health. Oh, you were one tick away from death, buddy. I think that's the closest we've had a dupe to dying. What is all this stuff over here? Piles of sand and abyssallite. Great. Nice and toasty. Okay. So we haven't built this yet. Would be nice if we did, though. Unpermitted food. Once again. Okay. So we're over here. Somebody's got non-permitted food. Dr. Camille. What does Dr. Camille not get to eat? Lettuce. You don't get to eat lettuce or mushrooms or meat or bristleberry. I don't really want to start feeding you bristleberry, even though we got a lot of it. I think what we should do is feed you lettuce. Where's the lettuce? Where did the lettuce go? I don't, oh, there it is. Yeah, you can eat it. You can eat lettuce. We have lettuce, and you can eat it. Oh boy. Maybe it's all up here. Okay, so one of the things that we did off camera is this took quite a bit of work. We built ourselves a nature reserve. So there's a deal with the game where if you build a mechanical door in between two walls and then you delete the mechanical door or the mechanized door, it will make a metal tile, and then you can tear the other ones down. And there's a thing about the way the pips check for plants. I was trying to do all 4 in a row, but I was going from left to right, and I did some reading on it. You got to go right to left, because if there's another plant within 4 spaces, they won't plant in that tile. So these 2 tiles we'll just dig up. But now we have 4 naturally planted plants in the soil, and this is a nature reserve. So everybody coming in and out, and by the way, I was going to lock these doors. I forgot. We're going to lock these doors. So anybody coming in and out of the base has got to go through the nature reserve, so they'll get +6 morale for the day. And I did this a couple episodes back, but I forgot to mention, I changed these to window tiles so that the decor will flood down as well. So, I mean, we've got maximum of 120, and we're at 450 plus another 30. Over here we're at 450 or 390 plus 50. Yeah, we're like decor bombing these guys. And what it'll do is it'll just keep their morale higher all day long. And I should really do some work on some of these other rooms to keep the decor up for places that duplicants have to go all the time. But I haven't done it yet. I'm sorry. I did set up a lot of shipping rails as well. These are going to pick up this one. It can't reach this last one, but all these bristleberries, when they mature, the dupes will come over and they will harvest them and drop them on the ground, and these auto sweepers will immediately pick them up and send them up here to the sage hatches to feed them instead of feeding them dirt, because I had a problem with dirt. And I do the same thing with spinlink grub fruit. We're sending it up there, and we're doing that because we're trying to get these sage hatches fed on this food so that our dupes can eat the good food and the sage hatches aren't eating dirt anymore. And then I put an auto loader right here for the big massive pile of stuff we had, and I moved my storage all the way over here. And I've got 2 automatic dispensers that are set for just about everything in the game is going to get dumped right here. And then I've got an auto loader that picks out all the metal ore and sticks it in here. And from here, it takes it straight to my industrial area. And then I also set up another one where I'm picking up the polluted dirt that comes out of these 2 water sieves, and it comes up here and plops it out right here. And I put another one right here to pick up the polluted dirt that comes out of these 2 water sieves, and just dumps a pile of polluted dirt right here. And this autoloader will fill these guys up with polluted dirt. And then the autoloader will also stick the dirt in this autoloader and move them up here to the plants, to the sleet wheat, and dump them off in one of these 2, and it can fill up every single one of these sleet wheats that we have here. But now we've got a problem. We've got body temperature problems. What's the body temperature problem? We're way too warm. I wonder if we're dumping this super hot dirt in here, and we're still pumping in really, really warm water as well. What's the temperature in here? Yeah, see, it's warming up quite a bit because that dirt coming in is, oh, it's only 135 degrees, no big deal. And these guys aren't growing right, and it looks like stuff is dying. We need to pick this stuff up and take it to where we can eat it. Yeah, we're still working through some of the bugs here. Let's make those so we can eat those. Because I'm not really a big fan of spending all this time making food that just rots all the time. I mean, we do have a way to eat it. These guys will eat the polluted dirt and the rotted food and whatnot and give us lime through their molted shells, which is great. But, yeah, not working out right. But yeah, we're what I'm trying to do with a lot of this automation is set it up so that the dupes don't have to do quite as much of the manual labor, because I'm running into big delays in tasks that I give them. So I'm trying to work it out so that the dupes are doing less of the manual labor, but of just the movement of the goods. And they'll go and operate the machinery that makes things. And then I've also run into a bit of a problem here with water flow. What is stuck here? Okay, so we ran out of water earlier because almost everything we were sucking up was salt water. So everything went the other direction. And it looks like, because this was empty, there was no water flowing in here, and everything was up to over 500 degrees. So what I did was I cut this down to 100 kilograms for the moment, because I needed to make sure that I didn't break any of these pipes again. So we're gonna go super fast now. And oh, we're not boiling the polluted water off fast enough anymore. We're down to 250 degrees, because we used to boil this off before it hit the ground. Although we are, uh-oh, somebody's incapacitated. Dig Turner. Oh boy, what happened now? Oh boy. You're in here trying to dig up aluminum, huh? How much aluminum? Yeah, 15 tons. I thought we had a lot of. Dig Turner's supposed to go there. Okay. Is somebody going to go get him? Someone has to go get him. I think the pilot, Murray, is going to go get him. Yep. Picked up Dig Turner. We're going to take Dig Turner back here and we're going to stick him on his cot. Holy moly. Okay. Throw him on the ground. There he goes. Now he can flop himself on the cot. And we ended up with a bunch of water down here again. What's going on? Oh, because we're pouring the water down here. Okay, so I want it to send a green signal if it's below 500, because once it gets over 500, it'll give me a red signal. There we go. Okay. So we are pulling out the clean water, which basically what it's going to do is it's going to empty these tanks. It's going to lower this. These guys are going to keep going around. I really think what I want to do, instead of just dumping the water here on the ground like this, I think what I want to do is I want to do this. There. Because I've already paid to put the water into a pipe. And now dumping it out here means that I got to pay to put it back in a pipe again. So we'll do this for a little while. And hopefully we're able to get through this. We are slowly still sending a little bit of polluted water through here, which is perfect. That's all we need. It's just a little bit of polluted water to keep up with the food. But there we go. I think that's about all the cool stuff I did this time. Let's check back over here. It bugs me a little bit that we got this this water, because we really need to not have the liquid water on the ground. We need to have these guys going. And it looks like they're both disabled by temperature, because we got lots of cold. We got all kind of cold here. Yeah, because we stopped running up here. Huh. I stopped that. This guy is just nowhere near cold enough now. Huh. Well, what if we did this? Why don't we do one more little thing here before we close out the episode? Let's do this. Let's do radiant pipe. We'll go to there. And then we'll go to right here. And we'll go this way. And we'll cut that. And we'll do this. No. How about hit the right key? There you go. And yeah, except that's backwards. It's backwards, Mav. There we go. Let's see. We need this to go. This one needs to go into here. And then the other one, oops, Garfield. Not hitting the right keys now. Okay. Woof. we need this one to go right there. And let's do that. And then that way it'll come in here. That way it'll come, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, move like you got a purpose. Okay, we're moving this. This is nice and cold petroleum at 2 degrees. Once again, we're gonna tie these systems back together. We keep taking them apart and putting them back together. We got to settle on something eventually. Eventually, we got to settle on something. There's probably a better way to do this. If I got myself like a steel tile out here and dropped the dirt on it that I had made that steel tile really, really, really cold, it would cool that dirt down before I had an auto sweeper pick it up and send it down the path here. And that would probably work out a lot better. Better just put my noodle to some work here and see if I can't figure something better out. So all I do is I keep chasing my tail with the temperature on here. And I gotta figure this out. Okay, guys. Come on. Oh, we're building this out of gold? Ugh. Well, at least we got 14 tons of it. But we have like 60 tons of lead. That'd be better. Okay, get this sucker built, and then hopefully that'll cool things down a little. Ooh, so warm. Yeah, look at that, 71 degrees in here. Oof. It's toasty. Okay. So here we go. We're moving in. Well, I picked up a bunch of heat from outside. We're moving. Hopefully, this hot petroleum is going to go into some of these other reservoirs and hopefully average itself out colder. And then we're bringing in much cooler petroleum. Of course, this first slug is pretty warm, but as it should. Of course, we got this counterflow heat exchange going here because we're coming from here at pretty stinking cold. Hopefully this will work out. Oh, look, still it's plopping in. We're at 74. Ooh. Well, we're also stripping some heat off this water too. Yeah, heat's definitely been an issue for a while here. How we doing? Got to cool down a little bit more than that. What's this doing right here? Yeah, we're doing quite the counterflow of temperatures here. We're lowering the outgoing temperature so it doesn't shock the system downstream a lot, which is great. But then coming this way, we're not really going to achieve our goal very well because we're picking up so much heat. Because we're all the way up to 52 degrees already by the time we get to here. And this will knock it down to, yeah, we're at 53. But, all right, well, at least we're dropping the average down here because this will drop at 25. Which will get it down to 35, right? Well, how about 46? We got to get below 40, guys. Bottom line, that's what we need. Got to get below 40, and we're not even 40 on the intake, or 50 on the intake. Oh. So 51. Yeah. I have to spend some more time watching this. So we're down to 12. This is still getting bypassed because it is freaking cold. Let's see. Comes this way, drops through this guy, and still gets bypassed. It comes in here. Oh, we're kicked on here. This one's set for 0. Yeah. And then this one I think is set for 0 as well. Yeah, and it's way below 0. This one's barely going to come on at this rate. How low can we get petroleum? That's a good question. Petroleum. How low can we get petroleum before it turns into a solid? -70. Let's do it. Let's pump this sucker down to -25, which means it will then go down to, hopefully we'll get it close to -50. Let's see, so it's coming in at -20. It's coming out at -45. There we go. And then it's going to come around here. It's going to dump off a bunch of cold over here. -14. There it is. And then it's going to come up here. And it's going to hit this guy. And what is this one set at? This one's set at -5. And it's coming up at -1 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up shutting that one off. Let's see how this thing goes coming around the bend here. But what I think is going to happen is we're going to end up shutting this one off. Which is okay, actually, because I really need the heat in here to boil off the polluted water instead of over here. So I'm okay with this. I am okay. I mean, this one's not even making enough heat to keep 2 of them running anyway. How are we doing? Oh, we're up to 5? We get up to 5. Oh. Where did my really cold stuff go? Well, that really cold stuff didn't really stay really cold, did it? It shed a lot of its chill. So, okay, well, we'll keep this one running then. And we're still right at a little above 0. Climbing up into the teens, 20s, 30s. We got it down to 44 on the intake. Well, let's see what the average is in that tank, because that tank average is what's the important part, because that sets where this whole thing starts with this aqua tuner right here, because this guy has got to be 60 or less going in, and we're at 53, so we're coming out at 28, which means we're going by here. Okay, well that's better, but we still have body temperature issues on the sleet wheat because he is 54 degrees. I saw him drop by there. Oof, that's going to take a while. Ooh, that is going to take a long time to drop that temperature. The good news is we'll keep those auto tuners down in our production area going for a long time. Bad news is this is a ton of energy to make this happen. Where's it coming in at right here? 45. And in there, it is 45. Okay, so coming out here, picks up a little bit more heat while it's cooling off the two turbines. So we're at 51, so it's coming out at 26. And yeah, that's probably going to be about as good as we can get it for right now. Mav's still not happy. Look at that, negative 35. By the time it comes back, negative 19. Negative 18. Oh, look, we shut this one off. Negative 16. Negative 9. There we go. We're finally pushing some much colder stuff through here. Much colder. The other problem we're going to run into is the atmosphere. Not having enough air for these guys to breathe. That's my next problem I got to deal with. I'm going to have to... They will live on carbon dioxide. I could take CO2 and just belch CO2 in on them. Doesn't look like anybody's picking up CO2 right now. No, not up here. Why do we have so much oxygen coming out of right here? That's odd. Oh, so I got this canister empty, or just because I keep finding these random canisters all over the place, so I'm just emptying them. I see. That's what's going on with that. Okay. Yeah, but they don't like chlorine, I don't think. Chlorine's bad. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on this guy. See how things are going. Yep, temperature is getting a little bit lower. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging with me again. Have a good one.